Hey guys, this is today's comic book for the comic book reviews issue 2, Robin Hood one shot. Right, let me first off start by saying I hope you all enjoyed my Harley Quinn issue 1 review. We will be revisiting Harley at a later date, but now we shall move on to the review at hand, which is the Robin Hood one shot comic. Very good comic. This was the first Zenescope comic I ever read, and I have to say it definitely made me want to collect more, and as this is just a one shot I don't have to worry about ruining story too much. Okay, so onto the review. This story is awesome for a one shot. There is a miniseries coming for this character, but well, for this character sometime in March. But I'm not going to talk about that this episode, or I might do later. I don't know. I might put it in the end. With the one shot, the story is very compact and rounded. But let me just start with a bit of backstory for you guys and gals. So let me open the cover because it's below there. Okay, so the story so far with the Robin Hood series is after the Sheriff of Nottingham murdered Robin's closest friend, Will Scarlet, Robin was left broken and devastated. Soon after her defeat at the hands of the Sheriff, she was apprehended by the police, charged with murder and imprisoned. However, the secret government agency called Hebo Corp contracted sorry, throat's a bit iffy still. Contracted Robin to join their Realm Knights team in exchange for an official pardon. Robin reluctantly joined the Knights, but will her new lease on life ease the pain of her loss? So that already brings us in on an interesting point in the story. Now the story goes on from that to her sat in a graveyard crying over her boyfriend's grave. Just to realise it's a nightmare on the flight to headquarters. From there she gets her mission and is off on her way again. Right? And just to show you guys, like, see, first couple of panels, like, graveyard, getting chased by ex-boyfriend due to death, still getting chased by him, gets piled on by him, wakes up, you know. Usual crap. But yeah, as you can see just from these, the artwork is amazing, and much more than that is, well, much more than I was expecting from an independent publisher. But I have to say I have come to find that some of the best artwork comes from the independent publishers, and Zenescope are now definitely a new favourite of mine. But I digress. Back to the story. The story for this comic book is packed with action, light comedy in places, in my opinion, and plenty of attractive artwork. In conclusion, the story is awesome and well worth giving a long read. The artwork is absolutely stunning, and every little detail makes it obvious that the artists take a lot of pride in their work, and for that I personally thank them. But yeah, there's not really much else you can say about the Robin Hood series other than, well, just to show you, right, that is realistically what Zenescope is about. Really stunning artwork, and the story is filled with conflict and strife and violence and a lot of fighting, which is mostly girl on girl for some reason, including one very well, there's, for lack of a better word, sexy scene, if I'm honest. You know, it's not many times you get to see a woman smash another woman around a bedroom in her lingerie. But yes, well, that's all I can really say about Robin Hood without spoiling the one shot for you. I do highly recommend you giving it a read whenever possible. But now, onto next episode. This has changed from what I previously said, because I did say I was going to be doing Justice League Dark after I'd done Robin Hood, just to break it up from doing comic books with doing graphic novels as well. But I did actually have one request. It's the only request I've had so far, so I've said I would do it, which is The Darkness, which I actually have by here now, thanks to one of my friends, who's actually the person who requested it. I'm not going to get into too much detail about this now, but this is The Darkness Origins Volume 1 graphic novel, which I can't wait to review for you guys. As you can see by this, I haven't quite finished it yet, but I will be doing that probably later on tonight. But yeah, before I go as well, I would just like to say the Robin Hood Legends is the name of the mini-series that's going to be coming out for this. It's going to be a 5-part mini-series, as most of the Zenescope comics are actually. But yeah, that's going to be coming out sometime this month, or it may already be out. I don't quite know about that, don't quote me or anything. I will be reviewing it once I get my hands on all 5 issues, because I won't do it without all 5, because I want to read all 5. But if any of you want to get into the Zenescope main storyline, which is the Grim Fairy Tales story arc, issue 95 is a jump-on point for the story, and the story that's starting there is going to carry on up until and over the 100 mark, which deserves a lot of respect for any comic book to get over the 100 mark. Doesn't happen too often. But yeah, for that, Zenescope, good luck with that one. I will be reading it, and I will be reviewing it. For all of you guys as well, that will be coming up at some point in the future. But yeah, that's enough for now, and I guess I'll see you all again. Bye-sies. Once I find my mouse, there it is. Bye.